Well, here we are, back from our little break. Been away for a week in Cheshire, and this is how the garden looks at the moment. It's really struggling for water. We haven't had rain for days and days. As you can see, everything's really dry and struggling a bit. And a few of the dahlias need tying up again. Hollyhocks are finished. I'm collecting seed from those. Don't know whether you noticed the buddleia was really struggling there. Everything seems to struggle down this end of the garden as well. I've had to water the Japanese anemones, but everything is really struggling. Surprisingly, there's a little hydrangea in the middle there that's doing okay. The cosmos are way too leggy at the moment. I'm going to cut them back and see what happens. The kiddies sunflowers have finished. This needs cutting back. Still getting some beans off of the runner bean plant. I've had about 4 or 5 helpings of beans off of those. And not so much luck with the courgette, which I've moved over here. It's a climbing courgette. I've got it going up the fence, but I've yet to get any decent fruit. This is the after. I've moved our little eucalyptus tree over to this corner because it was struggling in a pot. I've had a little bit of a dig over and a tidy up. Cut the lawn, although the lawn's looking very bare in places. One of these dahlias is doing very well, but the other one's really struggling. It's been attacked by the slugs and snails as well. But the others are doing okay. Nice little fuchsia in this pot that's yet to bloom. Busy Lizzie's putting on a good show. And there we go, the buddleia has had a serious haircut. Just a little bit of a tidy up. This little area down here is going to be revamped next year. Beautiful couple of fuchsias here. They might be moved next year. There's the Japanese anemones really struggling. I've had to give them a proper, decent drink. They're really struggling at the moment. And there's the little hydrangea through the middle there. Seems to be coping quite well. Do have to give it a drink every once in a while, obviously. And we've chopped back the cosmos. And I've also had a little bit of a tidy up in the lupins. They're not doing too well either at the moment. I'm hoping they're going to bounce back. I have noticed I've got a bit of fly again, and the snails and slugs have been in there, which I need to get on top of again. Nice little dahlia. I love this little pink one actually. Yeah, there we go. We've given the hot lips a cut back, and also the Photinia red robin tree has had a little cut back as well. And I've picked some beans, and I've also put some the lawn clippings over the top there as a mulch, just to stop that from drying out, because they do take a lot of water. There's my carrots. I'm hoping to pull these up this week. They're coming along nicely, putting on a good bit of size to them. I'm going to sow some more stuff into this bed, into this little planter. There we are, look, yeah, they're coming on nicely. It'll be interesting to see how they come out. And I've also got some beetroot around the other side here that's doing okay. Hopefully they'll be all right. chop the bottom leaves off of this, but I'm having problems. I think it's not being pollinated properly. Very few male flowers on here, and I think that's half the battle. So I'm going to encourage probably buy 2 or grow 2 next year, and encourage a few more pollinators into the garden. See whether that helps. That's what the sunflowers are in. I'm going to plant something else in there, and a fuchsia and some other thing. There's my beans, look, there we go. And yeah, not a bad little picking. I've had a few pickings of beans off. They're doing well. There we go.